Hello and welcome back to another mini build. This being the bonus gift from this edition of Discover Lego Technic magazine. That was the one that we did the previous video for. It says bonus gift, but unfortunately there's no extra instructions for this model. So I've got my laptop to the side of me and I've brought up a YouTube video on how to build this little set, so let's get on with it. I've been meaning to do this one for a while, but I've kind of forgotten about it because of Christmas and all of the other Lego sets that I've got. So, yes. So there's 86 pieces. And it's not a proper Lego set code, but it's 412401. Yeah, 412401, yeah. Just if like as a reference number. So yeah. Right. So what do we start with? We start with one of these. So yeah, let's move the laptop around a little bit. So yeah, this was the model the primary model of the magazine. And then this is just an extra bonus. So, right. So we've got these pins that go in the end. Like that. And then we put another one next to it. And then, oh yes, and I pre-made the tank tracks because I knew that they would take up a bit of precious time. So yeah, right, so we got these pieces. And what's that? That's yeah. So like that. And like that. And then that goes on the end there. And then we've got to do some of the mechanism. So we get this red crosshatch and we take a cog, then we put the bar over, then a little plug thing, and another cog. And then that goes in. No, that goes out that, so that goes, yeah, like that. And then we do the same for the other side of the frame. And then that fits into the side of there. And that's the wheelbase. Then we put basically the wheels to the tank tracks. And then we put them on. So So which way are we? Yeah. Quite delicate trying to punch these in. There we go. So that's one. And then making sure that the tread goes the same way. There we go. So that's the wheelbase done. And then just gotta wait for the YouTube video to get to the next part. There we go. So we pause that. And then, right, so we take this piece and we put the yellow crosshatch through. And then it's a right angle piece. That goes like that. Then we have, yep, we have, so that goes that way with the blue pin through. Through the middle. And then that fits on there. Like that, yeah. Right, so then we've got the other cog and a crosshatch pin. So that goes on like that, yeah. And then that goes underneath there. Then we've got another right angle piece. And we put the yellow crosshatch through there to the middle. And then that goes through there and then through there. So it sits on top like that. Okay. Then we've got the last right angle piece, and that goes on like that, yeah. So that goes on there. Okie doke, yeah. Right, so then we've got the arm. So we put one of these black double plugs in. And then one of these light grey half plugs. And that goes in there. And then that goes in like that, yeah. And then so that goes like that way. And that goes in there. So, right, so it goes at that angle. Goes through there. And then we put the other one on the other side. Yep. And we have the linchpin for the arm. So we put that on the end of there. goes on like that, yeah. With a gap of 3. So like that, yeah. I think so. And then that goes Have I done it again? Yes, I've done it again, haven't I? That's supposed to be upwards. That's supposed to be facing upwards. Right, so easily done, easily rectified. There we go. So now the whole hole's facing up. So now that can go on the top of there. So now we have the mechanical part. Yay. And now it's just a case of putting the... So, hang on, right. I think we put that. We put the plug in the top of the ball. Put that in there. And then we've got a little chain. So the chain fixes onto the end of the ball. And then we put that, click that onto there. And there you have it. Excuse me. And then obviously you can make the wrecking ball swing round. It's a bit jerky, but you can do it slower. And then Lego kindly put some little bricks in, like some construction that can be knocked down. Maybe give you a visual demonstration. There we go. So there you have it. A little wrecking ball machine. Tell me what you think in the comments, whether you like it. I don't think the magazine's in the shops anymore because I delayed making the video, so, but you might be able to find some places online that you can get this. I was just lucky enough to be in the right time at the right place and spotted it in the magazine aisle when I went shopping at the supermarket. Right, there you go. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.